do an insight video today, and I've just been sitting there in the moment, and I've just been directed to the higher self. So it's something I'm going to talk about this morning. I'm going to talk about the higher self, and I'm going to talking about like the soul vibration, the soul frequency. And again, I've talked about this notion of like diamond consciousness and diamond union, which is the diamond union and the diamond consciousness is very much around sort of like the oneness connection, the oneness vibration, the oneness frequency of soul, higher self, oneness vibration, and source light creation, and how that works in perfect union and perfect unity. And it's the same for all beings, or all beings that are sort of all beings of light energy frequency, which we all are. And this is infinite teachers, this is universal teachers, this is all realities, all dimensions, all beings are part of this kind of connection, that they're all sort of born of light, of source light creation, and they're all sort of vibrational frequencies. We're all beings of light and energy. Whatever reality, whatever plane of existence you're on, you are part of that. You are part of that because we're all born from this infinite source of light creation. So I was connecting in this morning, and I was just thinking, and I was directed to the higher self, and I was thinking about sort of like opening up myself, opening up my soul vibration to the higher self. And the higher self is purpose is to bring union, bring unity, bring harmony, bring balance, bring wisdom, consciousness of like of higher awareness to each soul vibration, soul frequency. And the higher self brings security, it brings peace, it brings understanding, it brings wisdom, and it helps. As you know, for spiritual beings, the higher self is here bringing this information. It brings us the universal knowledge and wisdom of as soul beings and soul of our soul frequency, and it's here to create a higher vision for the individual soul, but also for the collective. And the higher self works from the infinite perspective, the infinite design, where you know, from the oneness consciousness, the oneness frequency, the oneness vibration. And this is what each and every being and each and every soul, each every sort of like spiritual being is here to do. Universal teachers are doing it, as well as sort of other dimensions, other realities. We're all part of this oneness vibration. It's to bring the higher vision, and the higher vision and the purpose of the higher self is to bring everything back into union, bring everything back into harmony, bring everything in balance. And this is again what happened in Atlantis and Lemurian times. They were connected to the higher selves, and they were connected to this higher purpose, this higher vision, the divine intelligence, which again connects to like the ascended masters of Almoira, Serapis Bay, which is very much around ascension. Serapis Bay was in Luxor, like in Egypt, and very much around sort of like the white light, the white vibration, the white frequency. And this is all about higher consciousness, higher awareness. Is about bringing higher vision to the planet. And again, this is very much sort of like, as I'm sitting there connecting, I see like a triangle, and I see like a third eye in it, and that's very much around like higher vision. And again, this is all around sort of like the higher self, which is very much around that. Each and every one of us needs to vibrate as light and energy. So first of all, how you sort of like, when I was sitting there connecting in this morning, I felt very much like directed to sit in my energy, close my eyes, sit in my soul vibration, and then to communicate directly with my higher self. And my higher self then, you know, to sit there and sort of express like a vision for my own sort of like individual reality, but then how this creates this was created for my own individual reality, but then how this connects to the collective reality. And again, this sort of like this union between like soul vibration, soul frequency, that we each start to express. Then we connect to the higher self, then we connect to the oneness vibration, then we connect to source light creation. And when we start to open up this kind of channel in this way, then what we start to do is then we start to open up to the infinite. And the infinite is the oneness vibration, it's the oneness consciousness, it's the oneness frequency that all beings are connected to. Many beings that are in different realities, that are not embodied, but are like spiritual beings of light and energy, all understand this, and this is why, you know, at this time it's such a sort of powerful time, because many beings are working with us directly to bring insight, bring wisdom, bring understanding. Again, this is connects directly to the universal laws of correspondence and inspired action. The inspired action is again being these open channels to receive this insight, this wisdom from the universal teachers, the universal beings. Again, I've been given this staff, so I know that guidance is with me. This staff is symbolic of having a presence with me, the presence of consciousness, the presence of other beings working with me. And the guide, the staff is always about a guide to me. That they give me that as like a sort of like a, they give me a staff as like communication to say that these beings are working around me, and sort of like as I was sitting there, because like for me, in the daily life, I'm quite a sensitive being, so I absorb energies, and like being a healer for many years, I've absorbed energies. For me, one of the biggest things is like trying to sort of not be caught up with all those like daily worries and these daily sort of like challenges that a lot of people, we all go through. We all do it. And sort of like when we start sitting in our soul vibration, this can be a great tool to sit in that, close your eyes, be in the energy, connect to your higher self, and start to create a different vision, a different vision that each and every one of us can create individually. One, to release, and release things that are, you know, that are in our energy, these energy frequencies that affect us or impact us. And again, this connects to Saint Germain, which is very much sort of like the energy of releasing the violet flame. It's sort of like it brings like transmutation, which is this transformation from one state of being to a higher state of being. And this is what the higher self's all about. It's about the expansion. It's about the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding and the awareness that we are an infinite being that is connected to this infinite source of light, but also this oneness vibration, and that we're not these human forms. We are these spiritual beings of infinite opportunities and infinite possibilities. And this is what the higher self brings. It also tells you you're not alone. In the universe of oneness vibration, we're all connected. We're all connected to these many different sort of beings that are connected to us, the angelic beings, the universal teachers, the ascended masters, and there's many beings working with us at once, and there's many vibrational frequencies that are working at once. And this is what the diamond consciousness is. This is what the diamond consciousness is. This is what the diamond union is about. It's about that awareness, that expansion, to that understanding that you are connected to these infinite realities and these infinite sort of dimensions of consciousness, which are all reflections of the oneness vibration, which are also all reflections of the source light creation. And each and every being this is the purpose of it. So the purpose is that you express for your soul vibration. Your soul vibration opens up your energy field and your energy centers, then once again to align with your higher self, and then your higher self becomes this open channel to receive the oneness vibration. And the higher self brings security. It brings security that you know that you're guided, you're directed, that you're connected, and then you become this open channel of source light creation and the oneness vibration that then starts to integrate within your energy field. And it opens you up to become this open channel so that you can start to receive information and understanding and wisdom that you can express in your life to shift and change your own reality, but to shift and change the collective reality. And this is what I've been talking about over the last few days, the last few weeks, and like everything is interconnected. I've talked about diamond consciousness, I've talked about the soul, I've talked about the higher self, I've talked about oneness vibration, I've talked about the source light creation. They're all part of the same vibration. The same, like source light creation is the creative, is the light, the essence of all things, of all realities. And the oneness vibration is the vibration of that. It's the reflection of it. And like I said, I've talked about this like ripple effect where you chuck a stone in there, and sort of that is the many sort of like vibrational frequencies of this oneness vibration, but of source light creation, which is the source of all spiritual beings, and we're all born from that. And when we're in the spirit world, what we do is we're in a state of consciousness or a state of reality of vibration and frequency, which is directly connected to this source light creation, which is directly connected to the oneness vibration, which connects us to all realities, all beings. And what happens when we're in the spirit world, we're on a specific plane of existence, and our soul is dependent on the life we've lived. Is like situations like when you like, transmutation is going from one state of being to the next, and it also works when we're not in human form anymore. When we're over there, we're sort of like depicted. We're sort of like we're positioned by our state of consciousness, by the wisdom, and how we've lived our life spiritually, and the level of consciousness that we've achieved within this lifetime, then directly sort of positions us in a soul group, or a soul family, or a soul vibration on the, like, when we're not in physical bodies anymore. And this is how it works, and we're still connected to that vibrational frequency when we come here. We're still connected by a level of consciousness is what allows us to be open to the source light creation, and also the oneness vibration. So your state of consciousness and your state of awareness here directly opens you up to different states of awareness and consciousness within the infinite realities of the oneness vibration, depending on your level of consciousness here. That's why it's important to develop a spiritual sort of awareness and a spiritual consciousness, because it allows you to be open up to more wisdom, more understanding, more insight. So this is why we all need to become higher. We all need to become sort of like more aware, and more open to receive this information. And we're all open channels. We're all receiving constantly. And it's about, we receive the information, then we express it. We receive the energy vibrations, and the idea is it's the natural flow of the universe with this figure of 8, like I've talked about yesterday. We receive the energy, and then we need to express it. And so this is, for a long time in my reality, in my life, I've always known that I'm connected to the infinite realities and dimensions of light and energy and consciousness, and the different realities that are existing, but beyond this plane of existence. I've always known that. I've had many visions in my life where I've meditated and I've become just a light, and I'm in a state of a reality where I'm just a light, a consciousness. I have no body, I have no physical body, and I've experienced that many times before. And I know there's a knowingness within me that that's the reality that we move to when we leave this physical body. Our consciousness, our energy, our light moves to a different state of reality, state of being. And this is what transmutation is, and this is what we're doing on this planet now. And this is what ascension is. Ascension is the activation of that consciousness, that light, that vibration, that frequency. And each and every one of us can do that by just becoming more awake, more awakened, more aware to consciousness, and also then we become these open channels, which is what's needed at this time. And this is how the higher self works. The higher self works because it's the openness to the infinite realities, the infinite vibrational frequencies of the infinite dimensions and realities of the oneness vibration. And this is what each and every one of us are doing. And that's why it's important to start to directly connect and open up that sort of like that union with the higher self, because the higher self allows you then to receive wisdom, understanding, consciousness, to live your life and create a reality in a different way, create a higher vision. And this is what this time's about, and this is what we're going through now. And this is going through, especially through Christmas at the moment, a lot of us are shifting, changing and shedding, and we're moving into these different states of vibrational frequency and reality as we move into the new year, which is going to bring higher vibrations and higher sort of frequencies for each and every one of us start to again activate and to create this higher vision as we move into this new stage of evolution within our spiritual reality and spiritual age. And we're here to bring that vibration, that frequency to this planet. And that's why it's important that each and every one of us do that, because each and every one of us has the ability to harness that oneness vibration, that higher vision for all beings on this planet. or for all of us, we're like this one union, this one family again. And the diamond consciousness again is a direct example of that. The diamond consciousness unifies us, our soul, with a higher self, and then to the oneness vibration, then to the source light creation. But the diamond consciousness also teaches us that we're one unified vibration. All souls and all beings on this planet are interconnected, and we're all part of the same vibration, the same frequency. So we're one soul family, we're all one soul vibration, we're all one soul frequency. And this is why it's important with the diamond consciousness, the diamond union, that you know that everything's interconnected, everything's connected, everything's part of the same whole. And this is really important in the spiritual evolution of this age, but also for each being in its own spiritual journey. It's really important that we understand that and we become awakened to it. And this is what the higher self teaches us. It teaches us that we're all part of the same whole, that we're all part of oneness vibration, that we're never disconnected, we're always connected, we're always part, we're always unified, and we're always in union. And all we have to do is become awakened of it, or become aware of it. We just have to again practice expressing from our soul to our higher self, to create and integrate that union, so that we can then start to become these open channels, and we can start to then flow with source light creation, through oneness vibration to the higher self, to the soul, and then express it fully in this lifetime, in this age, on this planet. And that's the insight for today.